Up now in the soup, we get ditched on an iceberg by the Bachelorette.
So I put sour cream on her boobs.
Have a good cry with LaToya and Bubbles.
A remake of an old French film, isn't it?
Get our ring back from Jake and Vienna.
A beautiful woman is a woman who's cross-eyed.
And form a complete sentence with Miley and Regis.
Holy sh**.
Plus, disappearing acts on America's Got Talent and the kick-ass clip of the week.
Do it!
Now, here's the host who watches it all for you, Joel McHale.
Welcome to the soup. Welcome. Welcome to the soup. Seat? Welcome to the soup. We need to start by ripping off a Band-Aid. Bachelor Jake Pavelka and Vienna Giardi have split up.
No! Is there no love that's for real, Joel? Ah!
Wow, it's like a bird. It's like a bird in your house, a huge 290-pound bird. No reason was given for the breakup. Of course, no reason was given for the relationship either, so it all comes out even. What could Vienna do now?
You can eat my salmon.
With all the haters bagging on Vienna right now, I'm glad I never said anything negative about her. Vienna, who's not cross-eyed, she's just always looking around for other options.
Who, again, is not cross-eyed. She is just so determined she's got the eye of two different tigers.
She is, in fact, not cross-eyed, and that she only has eyes for Jake and whoever is standing a foot to her left. What a jerk. That last one, I looked homeless. Let's see if E! News is going to follow me on the high road.
Jake Pavelka and Vienna Giardi have split.
You know, why would my eyes wander when I have the best?
Reportedly, it was Vienna who had the wandering eye.
E! News, I am shocked and disappointed. Look her in the eyes and tell her that. No, really, try. It's impossible. Last week on The Bachelorette, Casey creepily serenaded Allie and got a tattoo of her heart on his wrist. Ew. So Allie did the logical thing. She left him to die on a glacier.
Something just wasn't there.
Good luck to you. I hope everything works out, okay?
Casey.
I'm 100% positive that I made the right choice letting Casey go today. Not only the right choice for me, but the right choice for him.
I think we just found a future bachelor, not Casey. I mean the archaeologist who's going to discover his perfectly preserved frozen remains 300 years from now. It has a douchebag tattoo on its wrist. America's Got Talent gave us furries, contortionists, and the least attractive stripper ever. But by far the weirdest act was Magic Bazaar. Their talents include making faces and mustache grooming.
I'm Michael Strout, also known as Majinga the Magician.
I'm Jeannie, also known as Magic Jeannie.
And we are the Magic Bazaar. And we're doing something very interesting today that's ancient, and it's magic with masks. And it's just performed by only a handful of performers around the world. All I can tell you is watch my face.
For his act, he makes children disappear in his van. And when they got on stage, they had magic to do, and although they didn't perform any illusions, trust me, it was magical.
Who are you?
We are the Magic Bazaar.
Let me see the magic and surprise me.
Look, if wandering aimlessly and falling off the stage was a magic act, David Hasselhoff would still have a job. Hey, buddy. Scandal. An employee at Carvel Ice Cream called the police after Dina Lohan attempted to use a card which entitles the bearer to free ice cream. Carvel released a statement saying, quote, "Unfortunately, the Lohan family has been abusing the card. While the card was issued in Lindsay's name only, her extended family has repeatedly used the card without her present. Police have ordered Dina Lohan to wear an ice cream monitoring bracelet." Oh, Randy, he did nothing. It's his birthday. In celebrity relationship news, Khloe Kardashian gave Lamar Odom a $400,000 Rolls Royce for winning the NBA title. It was so cute the way she hid it behind her back and asked him to guess which hand it was in. In TV news, American Idol will now lower the minimum age requirement from 16 to 15 on its upcoming season. It's part of their strategy to increase viewers among men ages 77 who reside under house arrest in Swiss chalets. You say 15? This week on Entertainment Tonight, we found out about Hollywood, glitz, glamour, and showbiz.
The Vandersloot crime scene photos. This is Entertainment Tonight.
This is Entertainment Tonight if you're Charles Manson. Look, I just want to know when Eclipse comes out, tell me. Anyway, Animal Planet ran a documentary called Michael Jackson and Bubbles, The Untold Story, because there's not enough speculation about what the pop star did in his downtime. The show featured LaToya, who was looking to Bubbles for closure.
If you don't mind, I just want to say a couple of words to Bubbles alone. Hi, Bubbles. Hi. Hi, Bubbles. You know I miss you. I haven't seen you in ages, Bubbles. Do you remember me? Bubbles? Do you remember me, Bubbles? You're looking like you do. Do you, Bubbles? Oh, I want to kiss you, I want to hug you, and I know I can't because you're so big. I know.
Geez, who do you have to throw your poop at in this place to get some privacy? And who comes to a monkey for closure? I'm a monkey, not Dr. Phil. Although I understand the confusion. Like, I better not see the other 8 siblings traipsing through this place, or I'm gonna go all Connecticut chimp on someone's face. What are you looking at? Let's talk about chicks, man.
Chicks, man.
We hadn't planned for this part of the show. Mariah Carey announced that her new fragrance is inspired by husband Nick Cannon and will be called Lollipop Bling. And Cannon announced his new fragrance was inspired by Mariah. It's called Boob Sweat. Amanda Bynes has announced that she is retiring from show business, and not the other way around. Upon hearing the news, Dina Lohan said, "Well, then you probably won't be using your Carvel Black Card anymore, right? Right? Mind if I use it? I got a First Communion on Saturday, and I'm supposed to bring a cake." Come on. Let's have some chat, Stu.
So meaty.
I have gorilla hair in my teeth. The Early Show brought in an expert to discuss the details of Chelsea Clinton's wedding, and they uncovered something startling.
People are saying that it's going to be at a donor's place somewhere upstate, also partly because of security reasons. It would be easier to secure someone's house. And that will also be in a tent, which would indicate that it is on some piece of land.
Wait. Let's not jump to conclusions here. As we all know, the Clinton administration heavily invested in underwater tent technology. So there's no chance of it taking just like 2 feet off the ground, taking place? Hovering? Kathy Lee and Hoda were trying to figure out why attractive women sometimes go for geeky men and vice versa, when Kathy Lee suddenly shifted the conversation to, why do some compliments sound like insults?
Because sometimes you see those mismatched couples because it's the confidence thing. You know, the one who...
I know. When somebody said that a beautiful woman is a woman who's cross-eyed but walks like she isn't.
Yeah,
right? Something like that.
Confidence.
Confidence.
It's all about confidence.
Nobody's got more confidence than you, Hoda.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, I am confident. I'm going to have a little sip of confidence right now. And then I'm going to stand up proud and stab you in the face with a broken wine glass. Yeah! Good Day, New York, had breaking coverage on some new information about former investment advisor and current prison lunch tray cleaner, Bernie Madoff. The details were even more scandalous than I could have imagined.
He is reportedly telling fellow inmates that he secretly transferred $9 billion to a special account just before he was arrested.
Yeah, and he's fingering somebody else, by the way. Really nice.
Yeah, I assume that, but where did the money go? I do not want to be on the bottom of that pyramid scheme. Miley Cyrus showed up on Regis and Kelly to remind us that at least when she talks, she's still a teenager. We call this clip Like versus You Know.
So is this phase of your life and your career over?
I work with really, good people. Every day I'm like counting down. I'm able to collaborate with, doing it like independently. I was talking about this the other day. It's cool when you can have someone that's like so chill. On the last day, I was like, look up to it still. She kind of does like the guilt trip. They want to be a musician, with me, but also such like, for us, it's like there's so many that I have that I'm like, yeah, I think it was like, that's kind of like, it's not like 2 days ago, enough time, good for my, still keep my fans. I'm learning about South Africa, and I was just like,
Sorry about that freeze, Miley. We'll be right back after this week's Dirty Mouth moment.
Who has a dirty mouth this week? These gals from the Basketball Wives reunion show.
Really? You're gonna sit here and try to call me out?
I'm not gonna sit here and have you talk about me, bitch. Are you jealous?
Music
Are you jealous?
That'll teach that say that other is a and a. Oh, this feels good. This Dirty Mouth moment is brought to you by Orbit for a good, clean feeling no matter what. Now in stylish new packs. Stay tuned for reality show clip time with new moves on Dance Your Ass Off, a religious experience on Wipeout, and slip into something more comfortable for the hills. Plus, the premiere of another Real Housewives song and the kick-ass clip of the week.
Like, oh, let me put whipped cream all over you and lick it off.
The Soup would like to wish a happy 57th birthday to Cyndi Lauper. Cyndi, who are you going to celebrate with?
I can't even call David Hasselhoff, who I meet occasionally in the oddest places. First time was Hawaii. Next time I was working in Paris, and there he was.
Well, why don't you give Rosie a call? I'm sure she...
And then one time I was talking about him, I turned around and I saw a man that looked just like him, but wasn't.
Okay, well, happy birthday anyway.
Back. Here we go. It's time for My Stories.
My Stories is brought to you by cholesterol. Cholesterol. It's what's making that clicking noise in your chest.
Hawthorne is a medical drama that takes place through the eyes of struggling nurses. And after this guy walks in, I can see why they're struggling.
Pulse and temperature are normal, so let's go back and take a look.
All right, come on. Here we go. Excuse me, miss.
I'm just with someone. Someone will be with you.
This is important. Hey, buddy, why don't you wait your turn?
Sir, is this your penis?
Well, it's not my penis. It is a penis. Really just semantics. Do you guys validate? Look, if you keep touching it, you're going to need a bigger bag. Seriously, do you validate? I know that guy. On All My Children, they delved deeply into some truly important issues.
No, I wasn't staring death in the face, but I thought that my life was over. I walked out of that situation a new woman. No more playing it safe, no more wasting time.
No more waking up and wondering what's for breakfast. It's more like what's for life.
I'm going to go with bacon for both questions. Next, it's reality show clip time. Real housewife and homemade sex tape star Danielle Staub used this week's Watch What Happens Live to debut her new single with songwriter Lori Michaels. Now, before you pass judgment on it, take a look at the joy it brings to Andy Cohen's face.
If you could tell me how you feel, and if you could show me what love's for, if you could, real close to you, so
my gosh. Your singing is just fantastic. I knew you had Barry Manilow's face sewed onto you, but I didn't know you got his voice along with it. Wow. On the Hills, these are the conversations we're now reduced to since Heidi and Spencer lost their minds and disappeared.
Hi.
How are you?
How are you?
My little cutoff.
Oh, we're matching.
Did you call me for that?
What's going on?
I can't believe we're both wearing
I know.
cutoffs.
That's pretty funny.
Jeez.
Do you ever wonder what they did with all the sleeves? No. What? On Bridezillas, we are often treated to a look at the bride-to-be's bachelorette party. Sarah's is a sad, tawdry affair made even more so worse by the inclusion of her mother.
I did really good on the pole, but when I got off, I realized that I have a lot of bruises.
After taking a beating from the stripper pole, Mom surprises Sarah with another ride on the wild side.
When the one stripper was all up in Sarah's face, that was hilarious. It's a new move. I haven't seen that one yet. And I've seen a lot of strippers.
You do tend to see a lot of strippers when you work as a bouncer for 20 years. The Dance Your Ass Off contestants were finally matched up with their professional partners, and Corey and Yesenia threw down to a sugar-free performance of the Sugar Hill Gang's Rapper's Delight. It looks like he hasn't gotten used to his newfound strength from working out.
So I'm singing drive off in my death hotel. Everybody go hotel, motel, holiday inn. You say if your girl starts acting up, then you take her friend.
He is taking throwing away carbs much too literally. Okay, good job, but at least you didn't eat her. And now, gay shows. The new Now Next Awards on Logo honors emerging talent in the world of pop culture. I'll let RuPaul tell you who the big winners are.
And the OMFG Internet Award goes to, open envelope, lesbians who look like Justin Bieber. Wonderful.
Show me a lesbian who doesn't look like Justin Bieber, and then we'll start talking. Hey, you guys, stop doing your award show in my basement. I'm trying to sleep. 6 years ago, Showtime changed TV with the L Word. This week, Showtime changed it all again when they premiered, that's right, the real L Word. Just like its predecessor, it's all about L's. But this one's real. How real? Well, just listen to cast member Whitney talking about her first sexual experience.
So I'm 9 and she's 11. She's got boobs. We were trying to be like all romantic and sexy, and I was like, oh, let me like put whipped cream all over you and lick it off. I didn't have whipped cream, but I did have sour cream. So I put sour cream on her boobs, and then I thought to make it sweet, I would put Fruity Pebbles on top of it, and then I proceeded to eat it off. I'm just saying.
That's 2 ideas she got from Rosie. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned for lots more delicious soup and the kick-ass clip of the week.
Please welcome the Italian stallion himself, Sylvester Stallone.
Let's find out what your boyfriend is looking at.
Are you even listening to me?
Was that the intro for gay shows? On the big Spike Guys Choice Awards, Sylvester Stallone won the coveted GuyCon Award. You see, it's because they took the word guy and it's an icon. They just pushed the 2 words together. Never mind, it's too complicated. Anyway, Stallone is as confusing as ever.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Thank you.
I've had a few of these in my life.
As a kid, I used to run through the woods and tear the antlers off a deer and spray paint them gold. Which also is the premise of the latest Rocky movie I'm writing. That's how he gets back in shape, is chasing after deer and spray painting their antlers gold. Is there a shark behind me? It's that clip of the week. Wipeout doesn't require skill, intelligence, svelteness, or professionally applied tattoos. But it does require faith in a higher power.
You're a church lady. Yeah, totally. So are you doing this for the Lord today? Absolutely. Completely, totally. Silly Cristo, baby. Woo! Jesus! Mercy and grace, baby! Mercy and grace! Woo!
Object here, avoid the flappers. Oh, over there at the sucker punch. She fears no evil. Oh, getting to her feet now. Church lady on the shapeshifter.
Lord, why didn't you deliver me safely across the sucker punch wall? Or use your divine hand to guide me across the giant red bouncy balls? I beseech you, hear my prayers and lead me through the gears of doom. I really want to win that Pontiac vibe. Come bounce off my big red balls in Atlantic City at the Borgata, July 16th and 17th. We'll see you next week.